Good day, and this is Erica Maranga. For today's video, I will be discussing about the tourism customer travel cycle. What to expect for my discussion and presentation for today. Every trip starts an inspiration, which leads to a research base. When the customers has decided about the right of their destination to go to, or they start the planning trip. Each stage of the travel cycle have the dreaming, planning, booking, experiencing, and sharing provides an opportunity to influence visitor expectations, aspirations, intentions, and to better align with the journeys. What is the purpose of tourism service cycle? Tourism service cycle has a very big vital in our industry. It also to provide the service of the customer to determine the priorities for administrators, managers, and travelers. Business travel is one of the most complex expenditures in business. Why? Each trip has different goals and purposes, and each person's involved with the trip has different priorities. So, customer service will improve the relationship between you and your guest and your establishment also. Also, satisfied guests are more likely to come back and be loyal to your hotel, and they will also become a brand ambassadors. Today, I will be identifying the cultural elements. We have the arts, beliefs, values, geography, language, laws, politics, and even the religion. How arts contributes in tourism. In tourism, believe the tourism industry in the Philippines has tremendous potential for improvement. Firstly is the infrastructure can be represented features tourism that focuses on the relations between the Viking and the discovery of territory. And we all know that in the Philippines has a lot of a place to be discovered. How beliefs contribute to tourism. Many locations are now actively developing their tangible and intangible cultural assets as means of developing comparative advantages in increasingly cultural tourism. Cultural tourism is a movement of persons for anciently cultural motivations such as tours, performing arts, and cultural arts. Some are visits sites and monuments, travel to study festivals and other cultural events. Values. In tourism studies, it is a measure of monetary worth, a concept of governing commodity exchange, a gauge of theory satisfaction. So, when we travel also, we can also discover the other values of other places. Some are they have the valued trees, they valued moon, they valued animals, or even or any kind of things that they valued because of their culture. Next is language. Language in tourism is constructed as an essential resource for authenticating local identity, marking community boundaries, and commodifying cultural heritage. Therefore, language plays a critical role in passing cultural codes, whereas tourism is a platform for sharing cultures and variants. So, um, if you're also a traveler, you should also learn their languages because to be able to communicate and understand each other. So, the most important also is to know their languages. We have the law. Law is constructed as an essential resource for indicating local identity and marking community boundaries and commodifying cultural heritage. Also, law is a very important because whereas tourism has a platform for sharing culture and variance, next is politics. How politics contributes in tourism. Politics is to examine political decisions, institutions, and policies shape and influence the economic aspects of tourism. And conversely, how the economic dynamics and tourism can impact politics. So, what are the examples of political factors? Political factors include government policies, leaderships, and change, foreign trade policies, internal political issues and trends, tax policies, regulations, and deregulation trends. So, when we say politics, it's all about the aspects of law. So, for example, when you travel, make sure that you are stayed in a registered hotel, not just even just a lodge. So make sure they have the security guard, or should I say, they have they are not scammer. So to avoid everything. So make sure that you as a traveler, you should also be wise. Next is religion. So, how religion contributes in tourism. Religious tourism is an important part of the tourism industry, and it's called special interest tourism, which usually related to the followers of particular faiths who visits locations that are considered as holy sites. So one of example of these are in Simula. We all know that this is one of the most phenomenon places here in Cebu, because we all know that the Mother Mary is a very miracle in Semala, Sibunga. So that was located at the south part area in the Cebu. And another thing is there's a lot of places that can make them a holy sites. So from parks, so there's a lot of this. So for you as a traveler, you can also choose whatever you wanted. Especially holy sites, you can climbing, hiking, or any kind of exercise, or that can make you sacrifice just to visit to that place. And lastly, as a future HM or TM professional, how can this topic apply in my endeavor life? So, as hospitality management students, there's a lot of struggles I encountered, but simply I put some art in making someone feel welcome to me. I am a kind of person that is very approachable to talk with others, and showing love, showing care, showing concerns and hospitality and whatsoever. I'm a kind of person that is helping others is my passion. And also, I also dream to become a work in hospitality industry and invite someone in my home, whether it is just a visit or spend the night and talk and communicate with them. So, in hospitality management can foster personal growth by developing your leadership, communicating, problem solving, and enabling students to excel or to grow their professional and personal lives. So, in my future, or soon in my future, I will bring my this trend, and hopefully or soon to be, I will become a manager to my own business in God's will. So, thank you for listening, and hope um, you have you have get a lesson to my topic for this afternoon. Thank you so much for listening.